Hi all, Plantside Agent here. Today is going to be part 6 of my 3-part series on the Pathfinder M34 Canteen. Today's will be a comparison between the Pathfinder M34 and the original Swiss M32 Canteen. So if you're interested, stay tuned. Okay, let's get started. Like I said in the intro, this is part 6 of the 3-part series, and that's because originally I just thought I'd be doing 3, but just other things have come up and I've added more videos to this. By the way, I have a separate playlist just on the Pathfinder Canteen. So I'll leave that link in the description and you can go out and look if you want to see the other videos that I did. So anyway, I originally, I saw these on eBay a lot and I thought they were interesting, but nothing really that I wanted to get one at the time. And then Pathfinder came out with this canteen, all stainless steel, which I thought was pretty neat. So I thought, oh, what the heck, I'm going to give it a whirl. And I ordered it, and I really liked it. In fact, now it's part of my EDC carry kit. After I got this and kind of liked it, I thought, you know, I'm just going to go ahead and get the Swiss one. So I found one reasonably priced on eBay, although the shipping is brutal from Europe, but that's another story. So, and when I got it, after I got it, I really liked it. So it's kind of cool. Nothing I'll probably use for a couple of different reasons. But just to add to my collection, I've got several different military canteens and cook sets and mess kits and all that stuff. So kind of a collector and a user. So anyway, so just to see, for you all to see what the difference in the two is, or how Dave Canterbury kind of modeled his stainless steel one after the original aluminum one. I'll just show you what we got. So I guess if you want to know all the details and on this, just go ahead and look at the first video where I take a look, break this down. So, and I will do a side-by-side here. But for starters, let's just take a look at the original Swiss M34, or 32, excuse me. It's real nice. It fits really nice together. They do come with a cork, and it's attached to a lanyard, which is a good thing because anything that's loose will be lost. That's guaranteed. Which kind of makes you better be a little bit cautious because this one is not attached. So when you pull it off, make sure you've got a good grip on it and you don't drop it. But anyway, and back to this, you know, you probably could have come up with some kind of attachment, but anything probably would have just added to the cost and to the canteen. So that's what it is. So anyway, this one, it's got a cork, holds it on. It has a little cord lanyard that's attached to a loop that's on the canteen itself, and it also extends down and is used to attach the canteen to the cup, so you don't lose that. It also has this ring on it that you could attach it to your pack or whatever. So that's it, and it comes with a like I've said, if you've ever seen other videos, it has some kind of a coating on the inside so you don't get that aluminum taste after a while. One reason, you know, when I look inside, it looks clean. But one reason I probably wouldn't use this one, it's basically an antique. This all comes from World War II. And I'm really not too sure. Who knows what previous owners had in here. So I'm just not going to bother with it. So let's look at the cup and the canteen. It does attaches fairly easily. It's really, one nice thing about it, it's very snug fit. In fact, it's so snug that a little bit of a vacuum, it doesn't really want to fall out. Well, I guess if it was full, it'd drop out pretty quick, but to go this way, it stays in there pretty good. The Pathfinder is a little looser than that, but that's probably just because it's stainless steel in the manufacturing process. You'd have to have some flexibility. This one's obviously been used because it's got quite a few dents in the bottom, probably just being slammed around, used every day. This is the original version without the handles. I could probably find one with the handles, but this is good enough for me for now. So anyway, that's the cup. Oh, just some numbers on this one. It's 7.2 for the canteen, the whole setup. The canteen by itself is 7.1, and the cup by itself is 2.1. So it's aluminum. It's just light as a feather. So anyway, capacities. The canteen is 18 ounces or 550 milliliters. The cup, if you go to, it's graduated on the outside, and each of these is going to be 100 milliliters. So that's going to be 400 milliliters to this line, but which would be about 14 ounces imperial. So, and in the canteen, I said it's about 18 ounces, which is 550 milliliters. So, which is very similar to the Pathfinder, which is 18 ounces of liquid, and the cup is 16 ounces. Actually, the cup is has a little bit more volume than the Swiss one. And that's probably because, yeah, it's, now when I measured mine, I filled this right up to the brim and it was 16 ounces. This one, the 16 ounces, just a little bit below. I don't know if you can see that or not, the reflection below the brim. Size-wise, they look about the same height, but there might just be a little bit more volume since it doesn't quite, since this one rattles a bit. You put this one on the inside, well, that's pretty snug. Yeah, that's a real snug fit, almost the same as with the original aluminum. I guess just the canteen itself is just a little bit narrower, so it doesn't nest in there quite as snug. That's interesting, but I'm sure he tried to get as close as he could, and probably, like I say, with the manufacturing process. One thing I was concerned about the two canteens is when I got this one, it's got a fairly flat bottom, which is going to give you pretty good stability. And just from the photos I saw on this one, it wasn't quite as flat. I didn't think it'd be that stable, but in actual reality, this is pretty stable. It's really not going to go anywhere. Even though when you look at it this way, you think, oh, that thing's going to tip over pretty easy. But no, that's pretty good. So overall, yeah, they're basically identical, really. It's just that the stainless steel, if you want the heavy duty, and these are more readily available than the old Swiss ones. So, but you can do whatever you want. Like I say, this one definitely been used. Got a dent there. It's got some of the original marking. This one is, you can see that. It's what's that? BAG, and it's 40, so it was probably made in 1940 for the Swiss. And got the maker's mark on this. So these aren't reproductions right there. And on the bottom, it's got was probably MEWA, whatever that means, in 1940. So these go way back. So anyway, just for comparison's sake, as you can see, they're all pretty much identical. Oops, I gotta stay in frame. They're all pretty much, not a lot of difference in them. Just probably what's required to manufacture them and the difference in material. Okay, now what Dave, to attach him, he gives you this nylon strap with a plastic buckle. Now the canteens themselves, I'll just take this off right now. Yeah, get off of there. There you go. No attachment, it's just completely clean. But if you can see, they're pretty close in size. See the bottoms. Height-wise, you probably see that. See those next to each other. This one's obviously taller because it's got a bigger neck and it's got the cork in there. Where this one, the neck could be about the same size, but this screws down tight rather than having the cork that just is crammed in there. Like I say, it's pretty similar. It's basically you want to call it a knockoff or reproduction, but I like this. It's a nice little outfit, and like I say, I like this one too. It's kind of cool. So that's the big difference. Is I did go over the dimensions again, but this size-wise is the same. This canteen holds 18 ounces or 550 milliliter. And again, this was 16 ounces or 473 milliliters. And it has actually milliliters gradient on the inside. And the highest one goes up to 400 milliliters. Let's see, weight-wise, obviously stainless steel. This is a little bit heavier. Just the canteen alone is 7.3, which is the same weight of the whole thing. But like I say, you're talking steel versus aluminum, so there's really no comparison. Let's see. I don't know what else to match against, so you guys can kind of see what's what. So, I'm rambling on. Can't really think of anything else to really say on the comparison. These are the two. You can go ahead and look at my other videos on some of the other stuff I've done with it, especially the kit I built up around this. So I think that's all I can think about today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.